Good evening, folks. And this week let me just get this set up and working. Alright, so this week, what are we doing? Got the seasonal events for the Dodge Viper GTS. What do we got to do there first? Win a road race. Okay. Got a few of the daily challenges we can also pick up. Party like it's 2012, we visit the Horizon Festival site in Copper Canyon. I haven't been there yet, so gonna have a look at that. Win a dirt race, that's something I wanted to come and have a look at later. Bank skill score, we might give that one a miss. So, and we've got 2 event labs. Okay, we'll get to those in due course. Photo challenge, photograph a Dodge Viper at the festival sites in Copper Canyon. Okay, so I guess we're going that way anyway. And smash 10 balls in Copper Canyon. All roads seem to be leading to Copper Canyon at the moment. So I guess for our road race, let us pick Copper Canyon. Where is it? Oh, it's used for the other race as well. Okay, so do that one again.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay. What else?
In 100 yards, turn
left. I wanted to have another go at that dirt race that was giving me problems. A viewer has suggested a possible car for beating them people avatars, which I was going to try out on that course. I'll try it out on another course first, rather than downloading a tune. I'm going to be awkward and make my own, because that's a thing that I do. I have a car set up for the Lamborghini Street Walk race, so I'd like to have a go at that, see how we get on.
Turn right.
Reasonable tune on that Lambo.
Turn right.
Could do with more downforce. Unfortunately, I'll run out of points, so I'll have to go with what's there. What else was there? Oh, there's 3 rivals accolades I have yet to tick off the list, so we may have to have a quick look at those. All it needs is a clean run rather than setting any good time. And they're not really
400 yards.
Races where you can set competitive time. They're for the story events. So the one where you have to race the monster trucks, the one where you have to race the chaps on roller skis, and there was a third one. What's the third one? Roller skis. Oh, we'll have a look later. It'll come to me. So we've got those, so that should take up most of the evening. Okay, so it's really driven this Viper in anger. See how far I can get before I spin it out, which is what you do with driving Vipers. This one doesn't seem too bad. It was quite positive. Famous last words, maybe.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Got a load of videos been working on for next week's video stunts. One of them I won't be doing a video for because I've already done the video for that one twice before. We've got Green Hills I've done twice before for S2 class. Got River Run, which is a bit of a pain because the last time that PR stunt came up it was S2 class, whereas this time it's S1, so I'll be showing you how to do that in a completely standard car.
You have arrived at your destination.
And what's the other one? Pyramid of the Moon. Probably use a standard car for that one as well. Let's say that's for next week. So I don't want this one. I want to switch to a normal event. Copper Canyon Sprint. We're going to use this car. Oh, this already comes with nice sticky tyres. Spray my it felt positive from the run up the hill. Sit for expert at the moment, so let's see how we get on against all these cars. Okay, this is actually seems very slow. Well, not very slow, but let's stop there. Yeah. I normally expect to be in first place by this point. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, sneaky. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I wasn't expecting that. Did run right though. Oh, and he's off into the abyss. I'm not going to catch him there. How annoying. Yeah, it took off like he got turbo boost there. Well, that was disappointing. Just made a mess on the hairpin. Second place. I have to admit, that was harder than I was expecting. Let's give it another go. See if I can't improve on that. Kind of interesting seeing a Hellcat driven at high speed like that. Given how horribly uncontrollable they are, regardless of what tune you put on them. Don't get out the other side of me, like the last one you want. This is it, those cars are pulling away from me at the moment. Let's make this a bit harder. Okay, so I need to break a touch earlier for the hairpin. Also, hopefully I can get a bit of a breathing space. Oh, made a bit of a mess of that last bit. Ooh, where'd he come from? A bit of AI rubber banding going on there, I feel. Quite a respectable tone. Okay, so that's that race one. So let's head back up the canyon and see if we can find the... Oh, there it is. Last time I finished that race, it left the car facing the other way, so I missed that. I was going to give us our next challenge. Let's hit the right button. And... 9 stars at speed traps. Rid of the Colorado days. Okay. The gifts from Sunday. Well, thank you very much for the gift and stay in the bar. So, quick screenshot. Effects modes, reset to default, turn that off, and just go bang. Yes, Dodge Viper GTS. What am I driving? I'm driving a Dodge Viper GTS. I mean, it doesn't actually show you the car in the picture. Photograph of a 2013 Dodge Viper GTS at the horizon. Maybe let's just try that a second time. That is a Dodge Viper. Okay, I kind of feel that I'm kind of missing something here. Good evening. So oh, the front of the car. Thank you. You know, if there's a way of breaking this game, I will find it. It's got to be this car. I mean, there isn't another Dodge Viper GTS. I'm pretty sure it's this car. I mean, it's the anniversary one, isn't it? I've got an AC. Yeah, all the others are ACRs. And that one's for the wrong year. Yeah, but it says 2013 Dodge Viper. And the only other GTS is the 1999 one. Oh, hang on. No, there's the STR, which is 2013. Ah. Look at it. So they actually show you in a picture that car. I suppose this one comes in yellow as well, doesn't it? Just that my one's red. Ah. Yeah. Of course. My bad. I repainted this one at some point. Never twigged. Okay, so well, thank you very much for liking the guides. So I have more coming next week. Okay, now I thought there were some bonus boards around here. I'm sure there's something about bonus boards in this valley. Smash 10 bonus boards in the Copper Canyons. Okay. Aha, I see. I can see one anyway. So, the question is, where are the rest of them? Am I going to be driving up and down the road with this cliff face? I think now's a good time to go drone mode. And behind the platform is where we took pictures. There's 10 somewhere. There's one there, there's two. I want to make sure there's no more up on that cliff. So that'd be a right pain if there is. Can't see it. I'm guessing the rest of them are going to be... Oh, so it's scattered all over. Okay. Okay, where's the ramp where I got up? Over there. Oh, that's it. Yeah, hide a big stone in the middle, I should say. But I thought this Dodge was all-wheel drive. So I will never say something about that. Knew there'd be a bank coming. Okay, let's just go for a quick rundown. That is true. That was sort of okay, it's nice to drive the Viper. It's not a car that I would normally drive, so that's one of the things I like about the weekly events in this game, is that you get to try something a bit different. Yeah, doing the off-road bit probably better with an off-road vehicle. Let's smash this board and then get something that's a bit more useful for the loose ground. Yeah. They're not that bad. I was expecting to be a lot more town happy, especially for this week's race events. There's one over there. Yeah, so the one I had to use for this week's race event, it wasn't that bad. I did try it with an all-wheel tune, and just didn't accelerate fast enough. You needed, yeah, I knew there'd be one over it. You needed to keep it sort of with the power to the back wheels to get the most out of it. But it's still quite controllable. Didn't have too many problems driving it. I was also fortunate, given this is the wet season, that they didn't have the race in a rainstorm or through the town with the cobblestones. Yeah. Wet roads, cobblestones, rear-wheel drive, wiper. I mean, what could go wrong in that scenario? I kind of feel like I've gone for a little bit of distance without seeing the bonus book there. That's it. Yeah, that does make them a bit easier, especially when your seasonal event has Ram's Head as one of the races. That one is always problematic. And funny enough, Ram's Head comes up next week. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, say the Dodge race, getting a good tune there was a bit problematic. Next week's ones, they're not too bad. Not too bad, depending on your choice of car. I think the hardest one is for the old Honda Civic. I think I was practicing up against other hot hatches, so that may have influenced things. I thought that. Who keeps putting rocks in the middle of bushes? I've lost count of how many balls I've smashed. I think, I can't remember, it's 5 or 6. Yeah, no, that Camaro was just a ticket for that one. I try and sort of do different cars each week, but it just worked. I suppose it tells me how many of these I've smashed. Probably not. Okay, alright, 2 more. Got a sneaking suspicion there's another bonus build down in this valley somewhere which I haven't found as well. I'm down to trying to find 2. Doing it the old-fashioned way, actually trying to find them rather than looking online at a map. Okay, so that should leave me one more board. Top of the railway bridge, just past. Or I could use this one. thank you very much for your help there. I think that was 10. 10. Check. Festival playlist. Okay. I could have sure I'd... Okay, how do I get onto that railway bridge? Now, how long is it since the train passed? Should be good. Oof. And another Dodge Viper has been added to my garage. Okay, so what we got? 2. It was very nearly choo-choo. Okay, so vent labs, where are they? Tick the right box helps, doesn't it? Vent lab. Okay, so we've got one there and one there. Let's just go. Go for that one first. Oh, hang on. Festival playlist. What do I need to do on the Dodge Viper? I need to do speed traps. We can get most of those on the way across. I'm playing on Steam. I have an Xbox controller, which is why you'll see the button prompts. Unless there's some way of doing it through the Microsoft account, I'm not sure of that. Hang on a second, I need to see... turn those on, and I want speed traps. It was speed traps, wasn't it? Speed traps. So, speed trap at the end, that'll give me 120. Oof. Okay, that'll probably give me 2 stars. That I can get 2 stars. Okay, let's see how many we can get. Alright, so...
In 400 yards, turn left.
This first one is going to be a bit tricky.
Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I lost too much speed coming up the hill. Hot Wheels race car at the end.
In 400 yards, turn
Trying to remember
right.
which one I got at the end. Oh, that's the wedgie thing. Not bad. I've got a couple of Lamborghinis set up with high downforce and the Ferrari as well as high downforce. and they're very good for doing the speed traps. Yeah, I've forgotten what it's called now. It's not a wedge. I know the one you mean. Back to the blade, that thing. Yeah, there is a couple of tunes for it as well, which can make it quite formidable. Because I have a soft spot for Lambos.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Ooh, that wasn't bad. Ooh, 33. So I've got 2 stars there. So that's 3 stars. I haven't actually looked at all the speed traps. No, I think on the speed traps. No, I've done all the speed traps on the dirt. I think you need something a bit more pokey than an Audi Quattro for some of them. Just excuse my driving. It's a bit difficult to read and drive at the same time. Quattros is that one. That one is somewhat tuned. Somewhere I've got a video where I think it was the gauntlet I used it for. I used it for the gauntlet race event, and then set a top 1% time in Rivals using that car as well. Gonna get 3 stars for this one.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Okay, so that should be 6 of 9. Well, it's safe to drink and drive in game. I should get another 2 stars there, so let's actually put that marker down for that one. No, I don't want to go that way.
Turn right.
That dirt track there. Oh, okay. Like us on off road, not a good mix.
Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn right.
Where's it taking me? Oh, right, I see. What I need to do, there should be a gap in the trees, which I'm probably not going to be able to find. An easy way to make credits is to play Rivals. You get lots of practice at the races. You get to experiment with tunes, and all the while you'll make silly amounts of credits, as well as learning all the racetracks like the back of your hand.
Arrived at your destination.
There should be a way round this temple. Yep. Okay, so it should leave me needing 1 star for the car challenge. So what have we got here? B600, B700. Okay. I think this is going to be a retro rally. Yeah. Or modern rally. Decisions. Let's go with that one. I could have a lot more credits. Let's say working out tunes for the videos means I end up buying half a dozen cars at the same time, trying different setups and going back and forth between them, then settling on the one car I want to use and then getting rid of the few that I don't want. It's, I think I've probably blown most of my money over the year just doing that. Okay, sogginess. I love it when it's soggy. Okay, where's everybody else? This one is Time Charles. Okay, a bit different. Actually, so the tunes for this week were relatively cheap. Next week, you may have to buy a Bugatti Veyron. Which I think the cheapest one is 2.3 million creds. One of the problems with these sort of time trial runs, is I'm never quite sure what score I'm chasing, whether I have to do it in a set time or whether you just hootle around and that's it. Somebody certainly spent a lot of time putting this level together. And let me just loop to that, so I'm not far off the end and I'm reaching the chat. The moment I've got some suspicion if I take my eyes off the track, I'm going to crash. Yeah. Yeah, it's for the Hot Wheels race. You have to use a French car for S2 class. Now, you can get, things like the small little hatchbacks that are French, you can tune those up to S2. But in the past, they've been disallowed from that race, so you have to use one of the more expensive French cars, which unfortunately means Bugattis. I'm not sure if you can win it on any of the races, whether it be a prize or not. Be kind of useful if it is, because it's a big outlay. So I think you say you've got the three Bugattis you can use in that race. And I think from last time, I can't remember any other cars being allowed in it from last time. There was a big hoo-ha about having a race event where the high performance cars get ganked by a little Citroen C4 or whatever they are. If you go to the Hot Wheels wiki, there's a car list there. So if you type Forza 5 car list into Google, it'll take you to. It'll either take you to Playground Games car list. Ignore that one. You want the fan wiki. Go to the car list there. It lists all the cars, and then you can see how you can win the different cars. It'll tell you if it's available from showroom or what events it's been a prize for. So yeah, it's a bit silly. So I need to get to there. I need to swap back to the Dodge. It was that one. And yeah, it's quite a good site, that one, because it also gives you some hints about different upgrade options on the cars as well. It doesn't show you all the upgrade options, but you say it can give you a bit of a starting point. So I am looking for, I need one more speed trap point. I should be able to get it just by going on the other side of the river there. Or just pick it up there. Yeah, let's pick it up on the freeway.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Okay, so that event lab was interesting. I've done a couple of those ones where you're just driving around and you're up against the timer. I don't know, even if there was a ghost car or something like that you were chasing, it'd be a bit more interesting. Well, it's great that they say somebody spent the time to put that level together. It did look very nice. I spent a lot of time thinking it out.
In 400 yards,
It's just
turn right.
the amount of effort they put into it. It's one of those ones you drive around it once. Okay, that was fun.
Turn right.
Maybe race against your mates, set a different time. But it's if you're going to spend weeks and weeks and weeks making a level, it needs to be something that's going to get some use.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
And I think so. Just having that ones where you're just chasing the timer, just
Turn sharp left.
so if the road was a bit wider, maybe you have one or two cars you're chasing against. That could be quite good fun. Yeah. The DLC Lego was an awful lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one, Paul. I know a lot of people in the community didn't like it because it wasn't proper cars. As a big fan of the Lego games, I thought it was great. So I went through that and I did every single accolade achievement, found every single Lego brick, did it 100%. It was great. It was the last thing I did in the game. I played the entire game, got 100% completion in the game, and on that Viking island, and then I went off and did the Lego island last. Really enjoyed it.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
I know somebody built a real life-size Bugatti Veyron out of Lego. It probably cost more than an actual Bugatti Veyron, given the price of Lego.
In 400 yards, turn left.
So I think a Lego Ferrari Senna.
Turn left.
Oh, at least it would be reliable. You wouldn't have to worry about leaving it out in the rain, because, you know, Italian cars, tiniest bit of moisture and that's it, they just fall apart.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
To be honest, most of the games I play when I'm not playing this are really, really boring. I'm a big fan of Train Simulator. That's the main thing. If I'm either doing this or making videos for this, and occasionally I'll just like dabble in Train Simulator. That's pretty much all I have time for. What we got here? C600 doesn't tell me what. Okay. Scirocco or the other one? I can't remember. I think this is going to be Hot Hatch. That's Colorado. That Colorado's an old tune. What did I set it up to do? I can't remember. Let's try it anyway. I don't know, from my hear that game is a lot of fun. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I think they've made a couple of them now, haven't they? And occasionally a game comes along and I'll just jump into it and then I get completely immersed. I'm currently trying to find time to play Doom Eternal, because there's a new Doom game came out a few months ago, but I suddenly realised I missed one and I haven't played Doom Eternal, so I'm going to have to try and get around to doing that, which means I won't play through the once. I'll play through a couple of times and then find every achievement and break accolade, because that's what I've done with every Doom game. Ouch, ouch. Boy. Okay, this is interesting course. Far too many blue squiggly lines. I can't work out where the other one going. It's not too bad. One of the things, those grey panels that most of it's made up out of, you get very little grip on those. coming for it. And also this car is a very old one I set up, and if I did a new tune on it, it would probably be a lot better. We just... Oh boy! Okay, wasn't expecting that corner. Hello there. Oh, a fair amount of argy-bargy going on from the AI. This is quite a maze. I've completely lost track of where I am. I'm still on the first lap. Okay. You have to excuse me if I ignore chat for just a second. Let me try and get a bit of breathing space between me and the other cars. This track is all over the place. Don't know about Scirocco's. The original Mini is 1965 Mini. That'd be a good car for this. And you just need to run the music from the Italian job in the background. Oops. Didn't want to turn there. With the sofa on top and a couple of broomsticks to steer. I think this course is challenging enough. There may be a level of complexity we want to avoid. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's halfway through this course. It splits and you go round it, or different routes through it. Ah. Okay, that makes... That's one of the reasons I was finding it so confusing. Didn't realise it looped round on itself. That's clever. I wonder how they did that. At some point or other, to get an accolade, I need to... it's that bridge bit again. And to get an accolade, I need to make my own course. So it's like... interesting to see what other people do for making my own one. I don't know, I sometimes wish we had the Mini and the Eliminator on this one. I feel I would have more luck. I mean, truly, you don't have nightmares about a Mini until you try driving one. Oh, they were horrible. Just so tiny. I couldn't drive one without hitting the horn with my knee every time I turned a corner. It was every time I changed gear, I had to move my knee. Oh, there. Horrible little cars. Okay, that was an interesting course. Got there in the end. Won by a respectable margin as well. How's my lap time stack up there? Okay, I think I'm going to have to go through my some of my older cars and update the tunes on them. Because I think that one was before I started streaming, so that's like, that was very old. I know it's an old one because those wheels are cheap, so I fit those wheels to get more points up for other upgrades. So I'm going to win a thing. What am I going to win? No, we want the blue one. Dull. Okay, excuse me. Okay, so let us go back to our Dodge Charger. Where is it? Dodge Charger. Not Dodge Charger, sorry. Dodge Viper. Okay, so I think we got... Okay, so... An ultimate skill chain in the Dodge Viper. Ultimate skill chain. What's going to be the easiest way of doing that? I suppose a quick blast up and down the freeway. Where's the freeway? The freeway's over here. So where do I want to go? I think I want to go. So we've done all the event labs, and the next thing I want to do is somewhere over here. But where did it take that route? No, I don't want to go that way. Okay, I'll make it up as I go along.
In 200 yards.
So, what do I want to do
right.
next?
Turn right.
So if we go down the freeway, that should be an easy way of getting the ultimate skill chain, because we can do it using speeds, and if I drive on the wrong side of the road, I can also do the near misses.
Recalculating route. Turn around
Then
when it is safe to do so.
we need to retire to a player house, and I shall get the next car I need. So the next thing to do is there's a dirt race. What do you want to do?
Turn around when it is safe to do
The
so.
viewer has recommended a car for trying to beat the race up against the unbeatable avatars. Now, if you've seen my video about beating the unbeatable avatars, whether you beat them or not depends solely on the car you pick. Well, not the car you pick. It's the cars that the game will pick to match up against you. So you need to find a car that gives you favourable opponents. I suggested a car she thinks may do quite well. So I was going to give that a go at an off-road race. I did suggest a tune, but I'm going to do my own tune. Also ultimate speed. Lots of ultimate speed. I don't see it ticking up for the bit I want. Evening, or good day, depending on where you are.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Oops, it's marked it off and I didn't see it. Okay, so there we go. So that is everything for this car done and dusted. So I need player's house, which is, that's going to be the nearest one, isn't it?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
The reason I'm going to a player's house rather than the festival site to upgrade my car is because the festival site behind me,
Turn sharp right.
if I go there I get copyright strikes against the
Turn
video.
around when when it is
on
safe
YouTube.
to do so.
So we're going to have to go somewhere where it
400
doesn't play
yards.
loud music,
Turn right.
just to keep the video people happy, as it were.
Turn right.
So the car I'm going to be tuning up for this dirt race is a... I have got all the fast travel boards. No, I haven't got... No, I've got all the fast travel boards.
In 400 yards.
But I don't use them when I'm streaming unless something goes horribly wrong and I decide to cut corners. While I'm streaming, I drive everywhere and I don't use rewind.
Turn right.
Just to make it a little bit more of a challenge for myself. You have to get it right first time.
200 yards. Turn left. Turn left. Turn around when it is
Making
safe
games
to do
difficult
so.
is a throwback from playing far too much time in armour. It's one of those games you don't play unless you like
Recalculating route.
a difficult life. But it used to be great fun. I sometimes think about going back to it, but it can be a hell of a time sink. But then again, they are talking about releasing a new armour game quite soon. Okay,
You have
so
arrived at your destination.
the car I want is, checks notes, a Mercedes CLK GTR. So, Mercedes. I think it's Mercedes-Benz or AMG. Let's try both. No, it's the red one, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh. Oh, there's several of them. So which car is it? What have I got? Yeah, I've just got a CLK GTR. Ah! Not seen any rumours about being in Germany. And there's a strong hint about because they added the Japanese area to Horizon, not Forza Motorsport, and sort of with the sort of say JDM scene and all that. I figure that could be quite a good place for Forza 6. Like may feel a little bit like some of the old Need for Speed games. So let me just have a quick ponder. So what have I got here? CLK. I thought this was the SLK. It's not. So that's a CLK. Which is very similar to the one tall guy off of Top Gear, Clarkson, was always harking on about. I've got two of those. Let's set off a high downforce. I'm a big fan of Most Wanted. The one that came out about, oh God, 20 years ago. No. I think it was a launch title on the Xbox 360. But that one I really enjoyed. Oh, but what car to use? Yeah. Don't think. Yeah. Yeah, no, he used to have a big thing about the SLKs. They stole one of his cars. He had an SLK and they stole it for doing a Top Gear segment, and he didn't tell him that they were borrowing his car. It's quite funny. Okay, so tuning upgrade. I don't know. I wonder if this is the one he's on about. Do I? No, power chain. Okay, so I can put rally springs on that. That's a good start. Okay. So we got rally springs, off-road tyres. Oh, I can't do off-road tyres. I can do rally tyres. That's not very good. I don't think this is going to work out. Not with that type of numbers. This is one of the others. Balance setup. I've been given unclear instructions. I'm not sure which CLK it is I'm meant to be modifying. There's not an AMG one, is there? No. But it's got to be. That's A-class. What did we get? Yeah, I mean, the Forza Edition one isn't too bad. You're actually better off getting the normal car version and upgrading it. It gives you much higher downforce. It's not as fast, but the extra downforce does make it a lot more manageable. Okay, so we got that one. Let's go tuning and upgrades. The first thing we want to do is swap in an all-wheel drive system. No engine options. No engine upgrade options. Okay, so brakes, race brakes, rally springs and dampers, racing. For 2 points, that's a good upgrade. Can we shed some weight? Yes. Tires, off-road. Tempted to go with rally tires rather than off-road. Go wider, front, back. That give me anything? Yes. This can't be the right car because there's no way I can throw enough stuff at this car to get it up to the points value that Tim said for the one he was using. Yeah, so let's go cams and valves. Up to 5.1. That's not very fast. Let's go to the exhaust. Okay, we're up to S1. Pistons. Okay, let's go to the pistons and air intake as a start point. Okay, let's have a look at gears and see what. Dum, 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 dum. 2.7, 140. Slower. Higher top end. Let's go with the 7-speed race transmission. We want to tune the rear diff. Let's get some more downforce on the front and on the back. Oh, that loses an awful lot of speed. That's not good. Okay, so we stick with the one on the front because that was very positive. Do I want to bother with anything else? Let's go with that. Eek, big shop. And just to finish it off, custom tuning, gearing, no. Differential. Okay, so what we got? Balance is 60. Let's take that up to 70. Okay, so and the race I want to do is that one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, so I don't know, it had a very positive effect on some of the other stats, traction and braking, so
In 400 yards.
not really there for
turn
downforce.
right.
It's sort of, you look at what other stats you can influence.
Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
This doesn't feel too bad. I don't think it's going to
In
be
400 yards,
the fastest
turn
build.
right.
Shortcut.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
It's an off-road car, so let's go off-road. And also I didn't want to drive past the place with the loud music. Now the race I'm about to try, it's one that's proved challenging. And so I'm playing the game on expert difficulty, and I consistently lose. Well, I don't lose, I don't come first, which in my book is as good as losing.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Oh, there is something special about AMG versions. They cost lots and lots and lots of money. And also, every time you want to service your car, you have to remortgage your house.
200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Okay, so this proves somewhat
You have arrived
challenging
at your
on...
destination.
hang on, what's going on? Oh, it's because it's give me that option. Okay, so this is normally challenging on expert difficulty, so what I'm now going to do is turn it up to unbeatable and see how we get on. Unfortunately, this isn't the right car. I don't think this is the right car based on what was said to me earlier on in the week. But we'll give it a go. Well, we'll give this one a go and see how we get on. See, one of the things is we're doing a dirt race, but we're using a car that wouldn't normally be used for dirt races, which can sometimes upset the AI and therefore give you an advantage. So I know one car, if I got an F-150 Ford Lightning, I'd probably win this race using that car. That's on this difficulty. Okay. I think I'm a bit too far away from the leading pack. Oh, no. Oh, back on track. That's it. These guys are pulling away from me a little bit too much. No, need more downforce. When I brake, there's absolutely nothing's happening. And most of my off-road builds are high downforce. I suppose I could try turning the front wheel out. Oof. How far ahead are they? And they're 26% left. Not going to close up. No chance. No chance. Well, so what I was told was somebody's, I believe, has tried it and beaten the unbeatable driver tires, and all I got was a CLK GTR with a PI value of 985, which kind of rules out the sort of mirrored finish CLK because that's already higher points value. It could have been the standard version of the CLK, which is very good downforce car, which is probably maybe why it may be that one. Certainly not this car. So what was I up against there? Yeah, I just got stuffed by Mazdas and an Audi. Oh god, I lost to a TVR. The shame of it. Yeah, I think the problem with that, I'm not getting enough downforce, so let's go continue. Yeah, the AI do rubber band an awful lot on the unbeatable difficulty. The trick is to see them coming and then block them.
Turn around.
That's all you can do, really.
Do so.
I mean, the rubber banding when you're doing the really long races, like the Goliath and those ones, it's not good. It really is very, very noticeable.
In 400 yards, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, let's just... I'm not going to sort of spend too much time on this because I've got snake suspicion this is going to be a lost cause with this car. So I'm going to have one more go at it. And then... I think we'll have a go at the Lambo race. What time have we got? 120. So upgrades. Let's see if we can up the... I mean, I didn't want to put the rear wing because it absolutely destroys the speed. I need more downforce. Have you got any options for putting turbos on it? Oh, there wasn't there? doesn't give me a lot. It does take me out to... Let's go with the twin turbos. Let's pop in some anti-lag. I'll give you more speed.
Mm.
Why isn't it? Buy and install parts. Buy. And then we go custom tuning, and there we are. So wind it all the way up full, and so before I moved the markers, my top speed was 195. So I'm just going to bring those back until my top speed creeps up. Okay, I don't think 100. I'm going to have to live with 190. Not ever going to do 190, but it's like maximum downforce for minimum loss of speed. Okay, let's go with that. I don't think it's actually the tune that makes a lot of difference. It's the actual car. To give you some examples, is I can beat the unbeatable avatar or driver tires in that car, and that is completely stock. I can take that out onto Copper Canyon and win. I can also take that one, which is upgraded to the 9s, and beat them as well. That tells me it's nothing to do with the tune. It's all based on the car and the cars that the game pitches you against. Different cars will have different opponents. So it's a matter of finding the cars that have the easiest opponents, and they're the ones that win. It's a bit like if you take a track onto the street races. The AI just don't know how to handle it, and you win easily just on a standard unupgraded truck. And there you'll be pitched up against hot hatches, off-road cars, race cars. Doesn't matter what the AI got, you'll win. So it's the actual car rather than the tune that's important. That's what I reckon. I may be completely wrong on that, but I've got an awful lot of video footage that sort of supports that. Okay, so here I'm not going to drive it this time. I will teleport. Being as we've already seen that route once before. So it's quite promising when we're on the road section. I managed to get ahead, and then we hit the dirt. I have to admit, that first corner onto the dirt was a bit of a mess. But then I just didn't seem to be gaining. Once the other cars were off-road, I just didn't seem to be gaining on them. A lot of the time with these sports cars is the AI, well, the game will actually pick off-road, road cars with road tyres, and so you get those off-road. It's an easy win. It's an easy win on pretty much every course other than the one I'm trying it on now. Some tracks seem to be easier than others. In fact, we'll do one more race here, and if I don't win it, we'll go to a course where I know the AI are significantly easier. We'll try this car there and see if I can win. Popping, lots of popping. Winding up the downforce, it's not cornering. Why'd you slow down there? It's better in the corners, but still not as sharp as I would like. And that first place, he's just pulling away. Oh, I missed a corner. Little sticks. That was messy. Oh, and that first place is pulled away again. I thought he was still with the pack. Ah! Nope, I can't look at... Unfortunately, the text, your chat is on a different monitor, so it's a bit difficult for me to try and race and see that. So just give me a minute. When I get to the end of this race, I'll have a game. But first place, there he's a dot in the distance. Not catching him at all. Okay, let's just try and get this corner right. Do it halfway through. Oops. No. Oh, fiddlesticks. Thank you. I'm gonna have one more go. I made a couple of mistakes in that one. I tried taking a different way through the pack at the start, and it obviously didn't work. I was much slower. Okay, Subaru's getting in the way. Not Subaru. Supra. Oh, made a miss of it. I don't think so. Let's get to the end just to see how far off I'm going to be. Yeah, the last one through, I was much ahead. Oh, fiddlesticks. No, not going to do it with that car. So, I'm pretty sure it's the wrong car for the track there. That, say, if you watch the straight, I've been trying that race for weeks now. This is an off-road race rather than a cross-country race. Okay, so let's try this car with a cross-country race. Now this is probably the... this is probably, let's say, one of the easiest tracks to get or beat the unbeatable driver tires. I must remember to turn down the settings before. Oh, I still got to win a dirt race. Let's see. Being as the Lamborghini race is just round the corner from this one, I'll probably do this, then do the Lambo race. And then see how we're doing for time. Interesting, give me a completely different type of cars. Oh, I still got the Supra. Oh, get out of the way. So I think the car we need to watch is the green one, which is in second place at the moment. Ooh! I was too busy watching what's going on up front to see that guy just stop. He almost just stopped dead there. I don't know what he was playing at. Okay, the green car I thought would dominate this race isn't. Out of my way. Mistakes are made. I don't know, if this race was another lap long, I might be able to beat them. But it's not a bad car, but I say that's the easiest race and it didn't win. But that got pretty close. Saying that, I can jump into RS200 and win here, but the RS200 will not win any of the other races. It is impossible to win with that car on any of the dirt or cross-country courses, other than the Juggernaut. It will win on the Juggernaut, none of the others. But this is the easiest track. So didn't win here, came close, but I don't think that car is the right one. I don't know. I think we've pushed this car about as far as it can go. I don't think it's the right car. Let's turn down the difficulty settings before I try the next race, otherwise that will not be good. So now I need a certain Lamborghini 640, 670. So what do we have here? As well as the street races, there's a series of races called Nighthawks, where you have to race. How often do I stream live? I do it every week. I'll try to. Well, I spend all my time I spend playing the game. I spend setting stuff up for videos. So sort of Sunday evenings is like me actually getting to play the game and doing some of the bits and pieces that I want to do rather than making videos. So, as I say, some of the street races, there's also these Street Hawks races where you have to race against a set opponent. So you get an accolade for beating them, you get a car for beating them. But there's also an accolade for beating them with the car you're racing. And we are going to have a go at beating the Lamborghini. Now, I have a Lamborghini. This is the car that you win in that race. It has been tuned up. It could do with more downforce. But unfortunately, I had to spend points elsewhere. I tried doing it cheap, didn't work, so I then had to just keep throwing bits at it until I got to a point where I thought it would beat the other guy. The car you're up against is PI 900. I think I am 899. And so all of that was spent on making this car fast. So last week I did the Honda race. I can't remember the name of the car now. Strange little Honda.
In 400 yards,
I forgot the name of it.
Turn sharp left.
I remember being attacked by a horsefly while I was trying to drive, which is kind of annoying. They get pretty big around here.
In 200 yards,
It just happened to pick that moment to decide to get right in my face.
Turn sharp right.
Oh, what was it? Honda something. What? Sorry, I'm gonna have to check now. Car was it? That's it. Oh, it's a Civic. It's a type of Civic. So that's the car from last week's. I did last week. So I think there's 4 of these races. There's one for a Mustang.
In 400 yards.
Yeah, it's a Japanese only Civic, so it's not exactly stock. It's not the grandpa mobile that you see around the UK streets, or like the Civics they built down at Swindon. It's a bit tricked up and it's pretty fast. But that was quite an interesting race. So you have to, so basically you head down the hills from the airfield into Mule Age and through the streets. A couple of nasty corners in the middle of there. But that's a relatively easy race. I think that's probably the easiest out of 4 races. Yeah. It certainly used to be. So if you go back to when the Civics and the Acclaims were almost identical, yeah, very much grandpa model. Hang on a second, the place I'm on is back up the hill. Because I've got driven into the drift zone and not been paying attention. So there's a Mustang. Where you have to drive around the streets of the town that's up the north of the map. You win the Mustang Mac. There. That's the old 1960s version. Was it 1970? I think it might be 71 actually. The old version of the Mustang Mac, not the new one. And there's a Toyota as well, which is up near the Baja Stadium. Where's the marker? There it is. Sorry. Driving up and down like
You have
I'm
arrived at
completely
your
lost.
destination.
Okay. Here we go. So we want to use this car. And we'll be racing up against this car. Now, I have to give you fair warning, this may take me a few attempts because some of the corners on this are a bit tricky and the AI in this is a bit hard. Missed it. Now, one interesting thing to note is I've upgraded the engine in this car as far as it will go. AI is so much faster away from the line than I am. Oh, that was messy. That made a mess of it. Yes, that's so those 4 cars. This is kind of annoying. Normally I get this corner right. It's the one at the bottom of the hill where there's a lump of concrete on the inside line that I get wrong. Because if you cut it too much and hit the concrete, it lifts the car up in the air. Which then makes going around the corner a bit difficult. Oh, that was messy and horrible. Let's go with that. That was a bit close. Excuse me. I know some people like to see nice, clean driving. Unfortunately, I idolise Jason Plato, and he always likes to barge his way through traffic. Okay, so we've got a bit of a breathing space, so we're going to have some rubber banding from the AI in just a moment. Here he comes. He crashed. Cool. Okay, took us a couple of goes, but that's another one ticked off the list. Okay, so what time we got? 46. So, final race. So, we had... Which one was it? Done that one. So, there was... Catch Me If You Can Canyon. I've done that one. There was this one, which is one of the ones I need to do. There's the Buggy and the Beast, which is that one. And On a Wing and a Prayer. Okay, so... So this is setting a rivals time, a clean rivals time for the story mode event.
Turn left.
I think you have to use the card that you're given.
Turn left.
I mean, given the way the race is structured, it's the AI is set up to give you a close race, so there's no real point in trying to get a good time on the rivals leaderboard. Because everybody gets a different race. It's not consistent. So it's just a matter of getting in there, posting a clean time.
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Only things you have to watch out with these is to say normal rivals, the rules apply. Biggest danger you have is actually landing too hard in the jump, because that would take damage. Which will mess up your clean run. So we want rivals. Wing and a Prayer. Ooh, I get to drive a Gunkazi. That says I put a time in. Yeah, I have put a time in. Hang on a second. Have I got the wrong race? Accolades. We want online. And then rivals. Buggy and the Beast. Blood, Sweat and Gears. And a Wing and a Prayer. But that's showing that I've got clean time, but yeah, well, things I can't understand. That says I'm in the top 1% on the rivals leaderboard, which means I've set a clean time already. But okay, well, unless it doesn't count if you do it in the story mode, and it's set that time for me. Oh well, let's give it another go and see how it works out for me. Plus, it means I get to drive a Cosy. I kind of like driving the escorts. A lot of fun. It's such a long time since I've done this, I can't remember what happens. Okay.
This is Scotty Tyler broadcasting to you live from a plane. This time we are throwing everything we have got at this superstar. Let's get it. Pilot, there's a temple on the runway. Temple on the runway!
It's that loud music. Hopefully that wasn't loud enough to get me a strike. Just a pain in the desk, so I have to come back and doctor the audio on the video. It isn't very easy with YouTube tools. It's not bad, I suppose, getting this done for a web browser interface, but
Hey, the cargo doors are opening. You want me to shut this? Oh, that was the plan?
okay, very sharp corner coming
Go
up.
team motorcycle.
Must break
Now
lots.
it's a race horizon. Superstar driver versus daredevil bikers. Who you got?
Oh, no. Wide, folks.
Hey, did we lose a biker? Pilot, what is that?
Uh-oh. That was a preacher. Okay.
Is that
So we're going to have to jump.
dude? Final straight, and this kid is not stopping.
Okay, so I didn't beat the ghost. Wasn't far off it. I'd probably say I got in front, but then I lost a bit of time coming through the town because I was trying very hard not to hit the walls. Cool. That's another accolade ticked off. What time have we got? Hour and 55. Okay, that was a bit odd. Yep, so that leaves me 2 left to do on the rivals. No, I'm going to give that a miss. So, what we got on... Let's all play this. I think it's just down to winning a dirt race. Okay, what is our nearest dirt race that isn't the problem one? I've done it. Okay, so that's did that one for the videos. Bucket of Beast. Alright, go on. Okay, if I'm going to have to drive up the mountain, I'm going to have to drive my favourite car. Oops, 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 oops. Okay, that was a bit messy. What?
In 400 yards,
So
turn
it looks
left.
like there's some foliage missing from one of the cliffs back there.
Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Oh! Now what I was trying to do earlier on, I got it wrong. And I got it wrong there. Is to come through that gap and then up this hill for the speed trap. Hang on a sec. That just brings us out just on top of that hill. It's okay, I can never remember coming through that patch of gorse at any point. And being as I'm still looking for those two last bonus points. Anywhere away I think I might not have been, that's it. I'll go and have a nose.
Recalculating route.
Thing is, I've tried looking everywhere for those bonus boards. And there's just two are eluding me. Can't for the life of me think where they are. Although when I find them, I'm going to absolutely kick myself. The last two that I found, they were in places where I've driven past them dozens of times and just not seen them sat there. And it's kind of frustrating because I know the two that I haven't found are probably going to be the same.
In 400 yards, turn left.
It's not a bad all-rounder. Certainly for the dirt races, it's very, very good. A lot of the PR stunts, whether it be trailblazers, danger signs. Although the Rimax is better for the danger signs, a lot of the danger signs, certainly all of the trailblazers, it is the best car.
400 yards.
Quite a lot of the off-road speed traps or speed zones.
Turn right.
Again, it is a great car for those. For me, I think that's a crying shame of the RS 200 because Ford spent ages developing and making this car, got it ready for Group B rallying. Just as they stopped with the Group B rallying, I can understand why they did that. It was getting to the point where it's a bit dangerous. Certainly, if you look at the chassis of some of the Lanciers of that period, the Group B ones, there was no chassis, there was no structural strength to the cars. When Torvinen crashed, that's it, he was dead meat. There was no walking away from that. I mean, if that car had a proper monocoque chassis, actually some proper crumple zones, some strength to it, he may have survived. I mean, so a few years later, you look at the types of crashes that Colin McRae had in the Focus. That car went through some unbelievable punishment. And him and Gris, say, walked away unscathed without a scratch on them. But the Group B cars, they could never have taken that type of impact. But again, I kind of think that, say, if Ford could have raced this competitively in Group B rally, I think it would have been an amazing car. You just say it came out at the wrong time, wrong place. I saw a bit of use in the track-based rally matches. I can't remember what they call them now. Yeah, it could have been an interesting car. But then again, a lot of the development work went into this in making it so fast, getting its balance so right. They then married that to the Sierra and then made the Escort Cosworth, which is truly an amazing car. I suppose it's a bit like a motorbike. If you're going fast enough, you punch a hole in the air. So as long as you haven't got any holes in the front, it's not much of a problem. Plus any water it gets in there is just going to come straight down on that very hot engine and evaporate.
You have arrived at your destination.
Not really an engine in an envelope, it's an engine in a bunch of matchsticks. I mean, you take off the fiberglass shells. Fun fact, the fiberglass bodywork for this car was made by Reliant, the people who made the Robin. Ford didn't have the capability to make fiberglass shells this size, so they employed Reliant to make them for them. So there you go. Fast rally car? No. It's got more in common with Reliant Robin than it has any road going Ford. Okay, so where is that race start? Oh, it's up by the crater, isn't it? Or the caldera, to give it its proper name. The caldera? Or is the caldera the one on the rally race circuit? Oh, we're here now.
Arrived at your destination.
Yeah. Yeah, so the guy who designed the RS200, he then went on to design another car, I can't remember what it was called, but it's a predecessor of the Escort Cosworth. And then they sort of married that with the Sierra and then made the Escort Cosworth. I don't know, there's a couple of videos online where Malcolm Wilk, guy who runs M Sport, Malcolm somebody. But there's a couple of videos online where he goes into the whole history and the background of the development of the cars. Because he's got all the cars in his workshop. That's the M Sport workshop, which is huge. Things they make rally cars, but yeah, he's got all the cars in a line, so you can sort of walk you through the evolution of the Fords. They actually had to jury rig the Reliant Robin to make it do that. There's the guy who's the Stig talks about it in one of the videos explaining how they did it. But yeah, the Reliant Robin is actually a bit more stable than that. It was done for comic effect. Okay, so we've got the buggy and the Beast. I think I've come straight into the road race, so I'm going to quit out and then try that again. Because that didn't look like the options were rivals. Right, let's try that again. That's better. So... yeah, again, it's showing me as having a clean time, so I guess I've done that in the race, but it doesn't count for the accolade. Oh well, let's see how we get on. That's a very long load there. Horrible, for a horrible moment I thought the game had crashed. Okay, from what I can remember, I've done this race recently. From what I can remember of it, I think it's going to be a case of taking care going down the mountain, and then there's a bunch of big jumps. I don't think this buggy's got much in the way of ground clearance. Not ground clearance, suspension clearance. Okay. Taking us a little bit careful. I'm expecting to get nosed by one of these guys at some point.
Damas y caballeros, here they come! Two terrifying monsters! And the brave hero trying to beat them both! Choose fighting for the winner! Who will be victorious? Who, my friend? Who?
Okay. Yeah, so they didn't nudge into me that time. But there was a couple of times they were getting pretty close. And I did back off. So when you see the AI rubber banding behind you, it's the same system as used to keep those guys a fixed distance in front of you. It's not 100% foolproof, but that's why when you could see the ghost was way off in front. And so another one ticked off, so that leaves me with one accolade left on the rivals. Gonna have to start doing the race event ones next. Ooh. Oh, that pays a few upgrade bills. No, thank you. I am going to call it an evening very shortly, but before I go, during the course of the week I have racked up a silly amount of rewards. So let's have a quick look, see what we got there. Don't think of winning prizes on the accolades this week. Still not won an eliminator, despite trying. That's getting a bit vexing, that is. Not winning an eliminator. Getting so close. Yeah, so there's no prizes for the accolades. So I have won a Barracuda and yet another backstage pass. Really need to start spending those. I have dozens and dozens of them. Plymouth Barracuda. Cool. So we then got wheel spins. Many wheel spins. What are we going to win? No, give me the yellow one. Actually looking through the cars, well, the list of cars that I need to actually get. Not that many left. I need to remember the photograph. Yes, that's nice. I need to actually remember the photograph cars when I'm in races, because I think that's one accolade I've got a lot left to do. I think I'm about halfway through photographing all the cars. Got another payout like that. And I've already got one of those. Oh, 150, that's still useful money. Certainly got one of those. Yeah. Yeah, I should have jumped in there yesterday morning, but I didn't get the videos done on Friday night, so I had to do a couple of those yesterday morning. Okay, there's a reasonable amount of creds there, which is a nice change. Simple wheel spins. What are we going to get? Chevy Camaro. And a few creds. Well, the thing is, I get all the wheel spins for doing the PR stunts and the race events, for doing the videos. And I spent today doing lots of practice for next week's videos. So yeah, I do end up with a bit of a glut. Also, I've spent an awful lot of money just buying items of clothing so they don't come up on the wheel spins. I think I'm about halfway through the list. I got rid of all the low value ones. I bought all the low value items just so I don't see them on here. I've got one of those, but it's got a really dodgy tune on it. Do I want a second one so I can do a better tune? I suppose it's only 60 so I can always buy one. Ooh, another yellow credit reward. That is very useful. Oops, what wheel spin? Last wheel spin. Okay, what are we going to get? I do. Place for a car. Oh. Well, thank you very much for joining me this evening. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And maybe I'll see you for the next one. Cheers. Thanks again.